Wherever you are, good morning, good evening. Thank you for tuning in to my video. All right, today's video basically is going to be about life as a contractor. All right, currently I'm with a private organization. They support DOD directly. All right, we deal with a lot of their components. All right, so I began this job roughly about 6 months ago. It's a job that I always wanted to do, something that I always saw myself doing after getting out of the military. All right, but within the last 6 months, you know, there are some pros and there's also some cons that I have identified while working as a contractor. All right, so basically, one of the pros, and probably the only pro about working as a contractor, is the money. The money can be really good. It really can. And that's it. That's it. All right, just go with the cons. The first con about being a contractor, and which is more likely the most important, is the medical insurance. The medical insurance is going to be high as shit. Very high. Very high. All right, like I can't stretch it enough. If you got a family and you trying to be a private contractor, unless you're making over 80K, if you're trying to cover your family, your whole family with the medical insurance that most of these contracting jobs have, you're going to be spending roughly $1,200, $1,300 a month. And a premium like that, you cannot sustain. You're going to have to budget really well. All right. The only other option that they have are high deductible health plans. All right. So if you're familiar or you're accustomed to high deductible, hey, it's good for you. You're straight. All right. So the second con when it comes to the life of a contractor is, depending on the contract, is not salary. They'll tell you it's salary and it'll operate sort of like salary, but at some points it turns into hourly. The reason why I say that is, all right, like the organization that I work with, right? Started a job 6 months ago. They told me such and such salary. All right, cool. I'm fine. I go to work Monday through Friday. I have a set pay. A set pay. I get it every week, regardless of anything. I get it every week. Now, say I decide to take a day off because I'm sick. First thing that's going to happen is they're going to come to me and say, hey, are you going to use your PTO? If you got it, you got to use it. If you don't have PTO to use, you're not going to get paid for that day. And that's when it turns into sort of like a salary job, because you miss that however much 8 hours account for is exactly how much I'm going to get deducted from the amount that I'm usually getting. All right. So it's not technically salary at that point. All right. The third con is the negotiations. Most contracts, they're going to try and lowball you the best way they can. That's guaranteed. If you got credentials, yeah, you may get some pay, but regardless, whether you got credentials or you don't got credentials, they're going to try and lowball you. All right. Most contracts, they have a minimum pay scale depending on your level of experience or credentials, and then they also have a cap that they don't want to go over. 9 times out of 10, they're going to rub close to that minimum pay every time. Mostly because if they can pay you the least amount possible. Whoever that negotiator is, or whoever that program manager is that's negotiating your pay rate, is probably going to get a bonus at the end of the year. All right, so that's why they try to lowball you. And 9 times out of 10, that minimum and also that cap that most of those contracting companies have set, most of the time it's like between 30 to 40K. I guarantee you. All right. Let's see. Are there any other cons? Yeah. So, the one last con that I can think of for sure is like I said, we work directly with DOD. We work directly with government. Sometimes we report to government officials. The thing is, we work with them, we support them, we fall under them, we report to them, but we have different sets of rules. We have different sets of things we can do. We have different sets of things we're allowed to do. Government has all type of benefits, different things that contractors don't get. But we have to attend all their meetings. We have to attend all their events. We have to attend stuff that don't even pertain to us. But yet it's not equal treatment across the board. That's a downfall. It's like we get put in our own little scope when it comes to certain things. We're like the private. Yeah, that's how it is. But other than that, man, if you're still looking at becoming a contractor, just know that 9 times out of 10, it may be the same across the board for all private contractors or all private contracts. And that's just the way it is. All right. Well, that's it for this video. You guys go my page, like, comment, subscribe. Got a lot of material on there, a lot of different material. Got cooking videos, things of that nature. I just try and keep it balanced, have different things, different contents on my page. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your morning. All right, and see you guys in the next video.